Viper. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let us begin. An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. The combo's there. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Down to the wire. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Will we see a drive impact? There's a drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player one has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters are looking for and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Uses the game for the super. They are not playing around here. Player two has the meters. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. The engagement here will have a fusion. Uses the gauge for a super arc. There's nowhere to run. Charges in to get hands on them for the interdiction. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Hits them with a stopping bot. Digs in deep to get that drive on. 3-volt. And they create an opportunity for themselves to KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Squeezes the gauge. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two has the life lead. What are they thinking here? Good parry here to try and make something happen. The battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Parries to cancel the fireball. Parries the projectile. Projectile to try and change the situation. Was looking for that jump attack. The super armor does its job. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Will we see a drive impact? Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Oh god, this is tense. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Springs forward with the drive rush. The corner throw ends it. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? 3-volt? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shows a medium kick? A parry? Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious situation. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in, throwing some shade. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
JP.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Good anti-air. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Knockdown. Projectile to try and change the situation. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Gets the jump in. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Ooh, goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jumping. Beast mode activated, and now they're ready to party. Follow-up. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner to hit them with a stop and pop. Will we see a drive impact? Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player springs forward with the drive rush. Not much good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of, oh my, the throw tag crowns him from above. This is a bad situation to flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps, goes for the throw. Medium kick hits. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 is just sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter on reaction. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Player 1 is on the brink of just anticipated that throw. Solid anti-air. Looking for a hold. This could lead to some big damage. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 hit more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Drive boosted Hado. Sticks the combo. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The counter is blocked. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Life lead opens up. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2, oh, burnout triggered. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Oh, hits them with a stop and pop. Still beast mode activated, and now they're ready to party. That combo did decent damage. Going in. Player 1 with, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both sides can burn out. They can't drive. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. This is gonna hurt. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Go on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. Breaks through with the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Sagat. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 chases them down. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Solid combo. Reads their mind and techs the throw. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. In a dire situation, they can add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Will we see a drive impact? Knockdown. A super art? In there! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Crunchy tiger knee. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Was looking for that jump attack. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Can't tech the throw. Parries the projectile. Now what the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Knockdown and they've got the meter for a drive impact. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Doesn't miss a beat. You've got to be mindful of connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Player, there's a burnout. Closing moments of the match. Cashes out the gauge right there. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Throws him. What's next? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Backs them into the corner. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. No go for the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for the throw. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Knockdown. Goes for the drive rush there. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. A drive impact could end it all here. Each hit is so... just goes for it and hits in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Crunchy tiger knee. Throws them to negate the block. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Tiger Knee to the sternum. Breaks the block with a throw. Springs forward with a drive rush. Smart play with the throw. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fire. Hits him with a stop and block. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Solid anti-air. Back to the corner. Are we gonna connect with the throw? What's next? The drive impact doesn't work. It's plus anti-air. Well, all in with a rush. Player 2 can't use it. That's how you close it out. What a beast!
Mine.
Player 2.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Staves off the crossover. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. All right. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Heats it up with a combo into super. All right, what's coming up next? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Heading into the end game now. The punish counter gives them a great KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws them. What's next? Throws a fireball. Good job blocking the jungle. They're showing us just how charges forward. Back them into the corner in a hurry. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player good heads up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 has an empty drive lead. This is a very protect. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A drive impact could end it all here. What'll happen here? Risky, excellent block. Crunchy Tiger Knee. They return to center stage. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and still willing to risk it all on this critical to deal the cash money damage they need. Amazing! Dave gets him with a Euro throw. Impact squash. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. The next touch may decide if that combo finishes it. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Impact's a no-go. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Down to the wire. Not so fast. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Checks them with the projectile. Strings it all together. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge hit them with a stop and pop. Player good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. This may be it. Fire the Tiger Shot. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super arm.
Bring in the heat!
Yo, are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can kill themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Starts off zoning with Fireball. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right. Bops them with a target combo. Throws them. What's next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Grabs them. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. So they break forward down to the wire. This is gonna be bad news. Triple Jinrai hits. Good damage on him. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Blocks the impact. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? So, what's next? Mixing it up with low tiger. Ooh! Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Anti-air in the clutch. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Sagat's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with his Tiger Vanquisher. Will they go all in without drive? Tiger knee to the step. Oh, the throw connects. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Rattle and hums with the Tiger knee. The next touch may decide this round. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Reversal. There's a burnout. Face, meet, knee. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact? What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
special match.
Another fight is coming your way.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Perfect air-to-air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Backs them into the corner. Goes for the throw. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Solid combo. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Time's the only thing moving here. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. What'll happen here? Will we see a drive hit? In there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Crunchy tiger! Very slick with the combo. Fires a tiger shot. Got their eye on the air. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Looking for a chance. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just goes for it at this range. Nice tiger nova. Barely blocks the jump in. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player pumps the brakes on the impact. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Nothing stops this train. A drive impact could end it all here. They return. This is gonna hurt. What are they gonna impact counter? Oh, that's so sick. What a finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. They were right to be on guard there. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player one has the life lead. Who's it gonna be? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Gets a good read on their opponent. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, easy 10. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. Does a good job of pushing back. Digs in deep to get that drive in. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Will we see a drive impact? In there! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jumps? They just won't stop switching sides. mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. Player 1 can build off this lead. Hits him with a stop and pop. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Tiger knee to the sternum. Jumps in. Opts to continue the attack with pumps the brakes on impact. Throws them. Breaks the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. It's a good spot to use the super. Sagat's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher. When tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm, the drive impact doesn't work. Low Tiger closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Definitely stays out of range. The last round, it's now or never. High Tiger Shot to try something. Both fighters look to set things up as they get... Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Knew the throw was coming. Holy... Oh my god, they just choked it up. Psycho Blitz wakes them up. Keeps them out, throws them. Amazing. What are they gonna do? Shoots the plasma. The whip. They're wide open. All in with a rush. Nails it. Good decision with that throw. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got him. Oh, nice. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Sets up with the jump in. Counter hit. Where is the conversion? Getting a food for thought. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Goes for the jump in. Fires a Tiger Shot. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 2 chases them down. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Starts with a jump in. What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blocks the jump in. Down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. All right, what's coming up next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Box him with a target kick. Oh, easy tech. Crunchy Tiger knee. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Oh! Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Round 2.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Hustles in, down to the wire. This is gonna be bad news. Full SA meters experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Setting that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gets them with the anti-air. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Sagat's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush that hits the drive. You gotta pumps the brakes on the impact. Meets them air to air. Shows a medium kick. Fires a Tiger Shot. All in with a rush. Breaks it. Do we see a drive impact here? What a finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Tiger knee to the... Strings it all together. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Parries the attack and... goes for the throw. Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Jumps in. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Manages to block it in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nice block on the overhead. Feeling out the spacing. Throws them. What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Smart play with the throw. Burnout activates. A drive impact brushes that off and keeps going. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 will look the stun. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Definitely stays on has a bit of OD spice there. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Unreal Tiger Nova! Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, here we go. Player 1 may be able to pull him over in a flash. That was catch as can as you're gonna get in a fight. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Crunchy Tiger Knee. Jumps. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the fireball. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Grabs him. Well-timed corner switch. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Burnout is triggered. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Taking stock. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. It's a good spot to use the super. We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Vanquisher. Even the mighty was small, and that time has come for his opponent. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They just won't stop switching sides. Not much life difference. High Tiger shot to try something. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in? Will we see a drive impact? Fires a Tiger shot. A jump in? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They're in range. We're gonna see anti-air in the clutch. Barely blocks the jump in. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drops them. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? In with the crosser. Jumps in, smart play to stop the opponent. Player 2 sets up with the jump in. Amazing. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. A jump. There's a drive impact. That corner is starting to look scary. Zoning with a low Tiger shot. Drops him. This can lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Breaks it! Noticeable life lead is a comeback crashing down the cage right there! Oh, sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? We see a drive impact wall splat into the guard break. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. The super's blocked! Are you serious? That comeback was unreal! We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Who tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc? Anti-air drops. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Tons of drive and health to work with. Trips him up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Parries to cancel the fireball. No good up high. Which of these fighters are going to get the SA gauge advantage here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Will experiencing burnout. Goes for the jump-in. Knockdown and... Player 1 is dominating this. Were they baiting them into that? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Jumps. This is KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump-in. Fires a tiger shot. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Knockdown and... Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Solid anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Knocked them out of the air. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for off? Reads the jump in perfectly. Player burnout. Did they mean to do that? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Plenty of pumps the brakes on the impact. Meets them air to air. Player 2 is all in with a rush. What are they gonna crowns them from above? Player 1 needs to wait this out. Oh, yo, Rock Super here. Turns out. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Player 2 this can lead to some big damage. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ugh, take a seat. Oh man, who's gonna get them in the air? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Hits the drive. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Jumps in. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Uses the parry. Hold your breath. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Does a good job of pushing back. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Knockdown checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Will we see a drive impact? This is a critical point of the round where they just... Oh! Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. answers with a psycho uppercut. High Tiger shot to try something. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Fires a Tiger shot. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Quick breather. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2 can build off this lead. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Not much life difference. Jumps? Watching each other carefully. Hit them with a stopping block. Were they baiting them into that? Offer them with a super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Confirm the reservation for the Psycho Champ. Imagine all inclusive staging becomes and punching bag. Both sides getting ready. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Just go for it. Clutch, clutch, anti-air. This is a catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
One step behind. Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes in. Crunching Tiger. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Solid anti-air. Both fighters desperately want neither anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The jump it throws them. Both sides getting ready. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Tries to lock down with the Tiger shot. Drops them. Oh, they changed sides. Face, knee, knee. Impact squat. Connects with the throw. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Clutch, clutch, anti-air. Anti-air in the clutch. They're taking a step back to slow down and whip. They're wide open. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. I called it! I called it! They are done! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Big throws. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Absorbs down to the wire. I never miss. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Player 1 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Left off a projectile to waste time. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Impact's a no-go. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Will we see a drive impact? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Jumps up. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Crunchy Tiger Knee. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Knockdown. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? Quick blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding, looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Fires a Tiger shot. Grabs and throws him away. Player 1 got smothered. But what now? All the throw connects. What knocked him out of the air? Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Keeps him out. Oh my, the throw tech! Okay, here we go. Nothing stops this train! Player, there's a drive impact! That don't flip super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale! Sure not! Good presence of mind to pull the strict flat lines on. That was catch and catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Hits him with a 1-2-3. Reacts to the throw. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Down to the wire. My turn. Box him with a target. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. From up above. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Slips the grab. Going in, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impacts a no-go. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stop and pop. Heel rush. Combo with the target combo. Crunchy tiger knee. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits. This is a good spot to use the super. Oh man, better look away because when Ed's training in the chamber, it can get very ugly. Player 2 has the strong criticals. What's gonna happen? Not in range for the throw. Likely KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Another fight is coming your way.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Here's to a fair fight.
Don't expect round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Where is their opening? Very KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 Couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. Bops him with a target combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Breaks the block with a throw. Big opportunity coming. Goes for the jump in. 3-volt? Going in? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Time to reassess the situation. Back into the court, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Overhead. Blocks it. Oh, burnout triggered. Life lead is there. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? Gets a chance with that jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around and capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Parries the attack. 3-volt ices him. Player 2 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. 3-volt? Doesn't miss a beat. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 can build off this lead. Going in? Super clutch corner swing. Oh! Hits him with a stopping bite. Cages them in with the left shuka. Oh! Let's go! Fights him with 3 gloves. Good instincts to spend resources while they have. Uses the teleport. Links it. Jumps anti-air. Goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. The drive parry was successful. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Will that drive impact get punished? Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next? That drive impact doesn't get through. G-right kick for a mix-up. Will we see a drive impact? This, oh no, they're stunned. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Goes for the rush. Going in? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. G-Right uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Hits the drive. Time to that's not gonna hit. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 flipping the script with a turnaround super. What now? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their drive gauge. Nothing stops this train. This is gonna be bad news. Pounding them with the Lamchuka. Can they stand the heat? Bust out the early super for some sweet, sweet damage. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. The overhead denied. In with the process. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Player 2 drops him hard.
How's this?
Clutch parry. All in with the rush. Hit that with confidence. Dragon left more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Both sides getting ready. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and crowns them from above. 3 blows. That's how you close it out. What a beast. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in.
How's this?
Uh-oh. Falls short. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes or parries the jump in to shut it down. Throws them to negate the block. Next hit will end the round. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. A little too greedy there. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Nice tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jump. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Pops him with a shorty. Shows a medium kick. Goes for the fireball, which is there, brushes that off and keeps going. Will we see a drive impact? Looking to impress with this super. Shikojinrai hit. Good damage option. Player 2 is dominating this match. Both fighters planning something. Time to reassess the situation. Jumps. They return to center stage. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Opts for the critical art.
Meaningless efforts.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. What now? Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They gotta dig down deep here. They don't have any and eats it. Did we see a drive impact here? What are they gonna do? No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player 2 chases them down. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Misses the drive impact. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Throwing some shade. Player 1 has the life advantage. Torbalan hits them with a stop and pop. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets the combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, could be the start of something. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Oh, let's go! Three glove. Will we see a drive impact? Spikes him with three glove. We have super arts. Uses the teleport. Jumps. Side switch. Going in. Are we gonna see it? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. How's this? Parries. Jumps in. The match just started. It's anyone's game. quick breather. Gotta do better than that. This unleashes some big damage. Amazing. Whoa, coming for you. What are they gonna do? Drops that off. Carried to the corner. Turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Did we see a drive impact here? Oh, they switch sides. This is the time. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. A real test of nerves and whiffs. They're wide open.
Meaningless efforts.
Oh, hits the critical arm. We gotta bust out the protectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. What now? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. That fighter was not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Blast that off. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sticks the combo. Parries the attack. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 with the life lead denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Who's gonna make a move? What's the play here? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Got their eye on the air. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Misses the drive impact. Time's the only thing moving here. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. 3-volt ices them. Player 1 can build off this lead. Spikes them with Tree Glove. Pounding them with the La Chuca. Can they stand the heat? The super doesn't hit. Knockdown and player 4, untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits them with a stop and bop. That's a counter. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Zones with the fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in? Spikes them with Tree Glove. Oh, coming for you. A jump? A jump in? Jashirai? Jumps! Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. That corner is starting to look scary. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Jump! Oh, huge tech. Clutch anti-air. How's this? Throws them. Ugh, take a seat. Back to the corner. Leg spin. Nails the 3-ball. There's no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. All the throw connects. How's this? Flashes him. Grabs him. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. There's a corner switch. That was a solid anti-air. How's this? They block the overhead, and very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Gets the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. 3-volt? One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice tech. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. They decide to take a breather to regroup. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
How's this?
What? Denied! Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Medium kick hits. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Solid anti-air. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. A real test of fuses that closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Perfect parry? Big throws. Where's it going? Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws them. Okay, here we go. Dangerous range here. Hit that with confidence. All in with the rush. Putting the cherry on top. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. A trade, but they're not worried. How's this? Jumps up. Checks him with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Throws out a projectile. Free glove. Throwing some shade. Jumps up, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Flashes them. Are we going to see both the corner throw and it? Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player experiencing burnout. They're both uses the gauge for a super arc. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but they can't squander this punish counter chance. Or blinks it! They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Will we see a drive? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Betting it all on this level 2 super arc. Excellent read. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to find out the win? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use solid anti-air? Knocks them out of the air. Pokes with a kick. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking for a hold. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Gets into perfect fireball range. Holy, nothing stops this train. Target all in with a rush. Things are looking looking very bleak, but can they find something? Time of betting it all on this level 2 super armor. Player 2 uses the teleport.
Cease and desist.
Doesn't set the road. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that footback. Crowns him from above. Revolt, player 1 can build off this lead. They block the overhead and on dangerous turf. Easy to get down to the wire. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Gets the jump in. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Goes air to air and takes their turn. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Genius read. Player 1 can build off this lead. Flashes him. Goes for the jump-in. 3-volt. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? In there! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 with the life lead. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Tom adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Super! Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive edge. Both fighters planning something? Hits them with a stopping block. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze up flawless round? They got him so quick. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Deal some damage with that quick combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player one chases them down. Taking stock. Very solid corner swing. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Were they baiting them into that? Okay, Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Just out of range for that. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Quick dash in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Uses the gauge for a super art. Shippu Jinrai doing the business. They've got the meter for a drive-in. Hits them with a stop and buy. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Side switch and raw critical. What's gonna happen? Viper goes all in on hard luck rejector. Like my boy always says, you're about to see a profession now. Go to work. And it springs forward with the drive rush. That corner is starting to look scary. What now? Player two reads the throw and escapes. Flatlines him. Player two brings it home. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move.
How's this?
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has the life lead. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. All right, what's coming up next? Big, low, reaching heavy. Throws them to negate the block. Going on the offensive? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Grabs and throws them away. Who will capitalize on an opening first? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. The throw missed. Big throw. Reacts to the throw. Super up. They were right to be on guard there. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They must have a game plan. Burnout activates. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Throws a fireball. Goes for the jump in. Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. They're in the corner. Putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. The super connect. This is gonna hurt. Back to the corner. Are we gonna forward rush? Throw is denied. What a read. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Uses that wall pressure. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They were expecting that drive impact. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Knockdown. Blocks the jump in. Gets the throw to side switch. Misses the drive impact. Gotcha! Blocks him with a target combo. Sticks the combo. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Viper reporting in mission. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 has the meter lead. Throws them to negate the block. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Genius read. Get some extra damage in. Superb reactions on display. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Going in. Follow-up hit. Drive rush. Close range, but that pumps the brakes on the impact. Meets them air to air. Knocked them out of the air. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to hit the drive. Who will come out on top in this final round? The low. Turning kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Pops him hard. Turning kick hits off. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Bismuth connects with the throw. Amazing. Drive rush. They are not getting close to each other. Here comes the corner. Crashes out the cage right there. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Shut up! I've had enough.
Big drop burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Ugh. Oh my, that was a magical shot. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Still slugging it out here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Jump in, finds the mark. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. This is gonna be bad news. G-right kick for a mix-up. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Flashes him. Player 1 will come from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Absorbs the digs in deep to get that drive impact. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Going in. Breaks the block with a throw. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Big gap between the two fighters. Gonna go down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Impacts a no-go. Okay, creating some space here. The jump-in is denied. Feeling out the spacing. That drive impact doesn't get through. Shoots off a fireball up close. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? Flashes him. This is the grab. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This gets him with a Euro step. Dragon Lap throws him. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to see closes it out? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Drive impact misses. Any thrower whip gotta do better than that. Adds a bit of OG spice there. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? This could lead to some big damage. Plenty of health. Bolt tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Could we see a holy? Punish counter on reaction. They'll hurt big time. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps. Can't tech the throw. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Starts with a jump in. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Grabs him, takes a trip. The low doesn't connect. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Goes low. Life lead opens up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they KO? Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. How's this? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Kuma's going in. Jumps in. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Going in. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. How will they manage their drive game? Sneaks in above. It's a good spot to use the super. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh my, the throw tech. This could lead to some big damage. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh my god, they just choked it up. In with the cross-up. Oops, doesn't tech the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits the drive. This is gonna hurt. Jumps. Gets him with a Euro step. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Blocks the drive reversal. Reversal. Player 2 has an empty. Gotta do better than that. Brushes that off and keeps going. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Drive gauge on deck. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Impact squash. Closes it out. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that.